They can't hear me on TikTok land. Let me see if I can change something. Can you hear anything now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Dang it. I wonder why it's so low. And the volume, I had to turn it up 350%. Dang it. Because I have a special mic on right now, but I also have my computer on, and all I know is it says microphone high definition is the default. So, weird. Well, let me go sit down and see if you can hear me then too. Can you hear me now? I'm so curious if you can. Or if I sound far away again. Okay, then it's got to be using my computer as the audio, which is really crummy because I have my nice microphone on me. Really crummy that they did that. I don't know what this means. Because it should just be doing it. You should just be able to hear it. What about now? I wonder if I can add a different microphone over here. Dang it. I gotta figure this out. Ooh. So thank you guys for joining me. I was working on this painting earlier and wanted to continue it. I do feel like I'm almost done with it, but I don't know how much more I want to do. Let's see, I'm going to turn on some silly music. Chill. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I just have to do that. So I just have to look and see what I didn't address earlier. Address it now. I have to go to work, but it almost wasn't worth it. My back hurts. I think what I'm gonna do. Thank you. I don't know what's going on. I might be just having to use my computer. Let me know if this is too loud. It hurts your eardrums. Hopefully this isn't too bad. But I have a fancy mic on right now, and okay. I have a fancy mic on right now, and it sucks because it's not picking that up. People who are watching on my iPhone probably are fine, but anywhere else, it's not going to be good. Yeah, so I'm just frustrated about that. I'm happy that I'm here though, and that I showed up, and that I'm trying to paint, because it's been hard to get myself to the easel sometimes. Yeah, that's what I was missing. I needed some highlight there. So I was like, man, there's something missing, and it's like the bigger highlights places are missing. They're probably fine subtle too, but I don't really like to see them. Let me turn on my chat. This is on YouTube watching me. Hello, YouTube. Thank you guys for liking the live and for sticking around, supporting me. Really appreciate it. Today was a little bit of a bummer at work. Hey, Nocturnal. I love your emojis. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had to come home from work early because I wasn't making any money. I was like, you know what? I'd rather be home painting right now. And it took me a minute to like settle in after work, but here I am. I'm here. Alright, seems like this is pretty light here. Probably all this. Finger, not. This is a little finger too. That's too bright, huh? Thank you for sharing my live, Nocturnal. Thank you. Well, I do appreciate it. It definitely helps to get the word out. You know, I actually went to an art fair this weekend with a friend of mine, and I was real hesitant to go, but I'm glad we did because it gave me some much needed confidence because I've been to art fairs before and I've been kind of intimidated by what I saw, and this time I definitely had the feeling of like, we could do that. I could do that, you know, and maybe I could actually make some money. Whereas before, the places I've been, I'm like, I don't know if I fit in here. So that was encouraging this weekend, just like brainstorming that stuff. Thank you so much. Nocturnal Center said, this is turning out so beautiful. Inspiration, I hope. So there's definitely something going on in my life right now that inspired this. And I feel like I have a new muse, a new character in my work. And the art show being inspiration? Yeah, I mean, in a way, some of it was. But some of it, I was like, what is that? I'm trying not to be too mean here, but I was kind of surprised. But it made more sense when I looked up the application process, and they said that they rarely ever reject anybody. So I was like, okay, well, that makes a little bit more sense. Because the other shows that I've seen or tried to be a part of, what was I saying? I hate having ADD sometimes. Talking about the application process, I know it was, but I already lost it. Oh, other places that I've been a part of, like festivals or whatever, they do limit the number of vendors. So they do reject people and turn people down. Painting looks okay to you guys. It looks like it has glare on the screen. It's much darker, like all this. It's all dark, but you see the glare. Well, sure. Nowadays, apparently giving a banana to a wall is art. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. But I also understand the art in that. There's different kinds of art. There's conceptual art, and there's realism, and there's abstraction. And I like the idea that artist had when they put the banana on the wall and sold it. Because that sold. Somebody liked the idea. So, you know. If you didn't know this, there's an art movement called Dada. And I think it was in the 60s. I don't remember exactly. Don't quote me on that. Um, golly, what was I saying? Talking about Dada. Oh, we're talking about art and what's good. There was in that movement an artist who took a urinal, turned it on its side, signed it, and put it in the show. Famous artist, but you might not have heard of him. It's like there's aspects of that I like and aspects that I don't of that movement. It's just a really silly, nonsensical art movement. But it was, I mean, it is a serious part of art history. Puppet! How's it going, Puppet? Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I was telling them, Puppet, that I had to come home early because I wasn't really making any money. So all your little taps on the screen, it all helps me get diamonds and the sharing. And TikTok will see how many diamonds I got and sometimes will reward me for that in cash. So I appreciate it. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. It's helpful for me, so I appreciate it. Especially with weeks like this one. And I hope y'all don't mind that I'm not painting the band Sleep Token right now, too. I'm kind of trying to move away from that a little bit, even though I love those guys, just because I don't want to get in trouble. Well, let me see. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I wasn't sure how it would be received because I don't know how many people play poker anymore, but I do work at a poker house and I got this idea while I was there. And it just really tied in really well with like what's going on in my life right now, at least from my perspective. So I was like, yeah. So this was the first painting I had in that idea. And it's been evolving ever since I had this idea of like test some other things. I was so excited about the last one that I finished that one before I finished this one. So now I'm trying to finish the first painting, and I have another idea already that I've like mulled around with tonight that I'm thinking about starting tonight or tomorrow. Definitely going to be a little bit different, but in the same vein. And I feel like this series is going to be at least 5. Probably going to be at least 5 of these. But earlier today I was thinking maybe there should be 3. But I do have 2 ideas that I want to paint. That would make it 4. So I do feel like there needs to be a 4th in there somewhere, but I'm trying to figure it out. It's like it has to just come to me every now and then. I have to like think about it for a while, let it breathe, and then come back to it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to let it breathe. Yeah, yesterday I was talking to my friend about maybe we could do some vending together at an art show. She's a really good artist. And she had the idea before I did to like maybe have a booth there. I'm glad that y'all are liking this particular work that I'm doing now. I really didn't know if anybody would like it. I'm doing it mostly for me. But it would be cool to like enter these in some shows eventually. Hey, Oddball. What's up, Oddball? Sorry I missed you. Just talking about my weekend, my future plans. Or what I think could be future plans. Anyway. Oh, I didn't realize. Thank you, Nocturnal. I hope you do too. I'll see you soon. Thank you for the taps. What's what? There's probably some lag, Puppet. I think there definitely is some lag, so it's taking me time to see y'all's comments. I need to get a new computer. I can probably work it into the budget, but I'm a little bit nervous about it. But it's time for me to get a new computer. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Hey. Be good. Be good. You're crazy. You're screaming. You want attention real bad. Oh, the screen's really pixelated on the painting? I think it's picking up some grains. And it's like there's too much of a highlight. Let me see. I mean, is that a little bit better? It's a little darker, but it's just, there's a lot of glare from my light. And I've got some autofocus happening with my camera, at least on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for liking my live. I really appreciate it. All the multiple taps and hearts. It really does help. I was slacking this last week and barely posted anything. I felt so bad about it, but I sometimes have to take those mental health breaks, and I had seen my family and then had some other stuff come up. And I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. So I kind of missed a week of streaming. I'm sorry. For those of you who are like pretty consistent with watching me, um, I'm back. I'm trying to be more consistent. And yes, Suzanne, if you're talking about my follower count, thank you. I was very happy to see that today if you're still watching. Hey, Millie. Hey, Millie. Here. Change that. Mm. Merlin. Merlin. My goodness. You're just on a roll, aren't you? Thank you so much for tapping the screen, liking my live. Hi, Kyla. I'm wondering if I should. See how close I can get with that. Mm. Wow, thank you guys for liking the live. I see we're at almost 4,000 likes. Wow. Thank you, Puppet. I appreciate it. It really does help, and they do reward me with a little bit of money because of those likes. So I do appreciate it. Your hard work is not in vain. Well, thank you, Puppet. I appreciate your help. Have a good night. And good luck on your interview. I'll break a leg. You're welcome. Hey, Smoke. What's up? How's it going? Hello. Thanks so much. I might take a break. I've been going live for about an hour. But I do feel like my painting's almost done. I might have to just stare at it from afar to see if it actually looks done to me or not. let's see. Well, it's me. The hands. I want you to see the rest of our room. So you got to see the details of it. At least there. TikTok is wanting me to verify that I'm human, but it's taking forever to load. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Asher. I'm probably gonna head out too. Might come back, but I'm pretty tired. I don't know. I went to bed really early last night, so I'm kind of tired. But I'll see y'all later.